Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Neymar. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Into the channel, looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's cut it out. Throw it. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. And the return pass. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Gremio looking to... And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Cruyff. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Passes short and sharp. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. And this is Forlan. He can get that clear. Oh, that's fabulous.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And Del Piero! And that would have been some goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Upamecano. Ball played for Conte. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far, and he's lost his man here. He's having a shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Neymar. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar. Gremio finding their passes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Puskas. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero. Neymar.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Messi. Forlan.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Puskas. Puskas ploughing through the middle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's another good win of the ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has been cut short. Now it's Vieri.
There they go, hunting again.
Adams with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Conte. Isco. And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Isco! Just off target. And they've got rid. Conte. Rijkaard cuts it out.
Gremio truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Upamecano. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Conte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Scholes. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. It's Drogba! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Scholes. Now that's a lovely exchange. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the keeper has it. And this is Drogba. Now it's Isco. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. And this is Drogba. Vieri. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ronaldinho. And here's Drogba. Fernando Torres. He's had a shot! And that has been knocked clear. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the counter is on. Just eases him off the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Forlan. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's the chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ronaldinho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah,
Puskos is on his own. Shot a goal! There it is!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to...
Goes for a shot! They've done it! Two, and we've barely begun here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Premio and Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Looking for the run. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
Ronaldinho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Forlan looking to play it into the box. Scholes is there, and he can get that clear. Rodri.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo! And that certainly packed a punch.
Corner number 2 then.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Del Piero.
Now he's got space here.
Oh, that's clever. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's good running with the ball. Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Scholes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieri.
Oh, sweet feet.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it takes a shot! He scores!
And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's crossed into the middle. Baresi gets it away. Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Puskás. And it's Rivaldo. It's a searching pass. Look at the chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Rijkaard
acréscimo.
tries to clear. Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Shapes to shoot! There's the whistle for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they...
Real chance!
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Del Piero. Threads one in. Decent chance! It's in!
The second half sparks straight into life.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Conte.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's definitely not his best. Puskas. Cannavaro takes control of it and he's on the move. Van Dijk. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. And it's Forlan. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Forlan plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Vieri herring after the ball here. Conte. Gremio finding their passes. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Camisa 7, camisa 4, camisa
Messi!
21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 3, camisa 8. Substituição.
The count is rising. That's 6. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Torres. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Gremio really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, they could break here.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Saliba has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Nicely weighted ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found the way through. Messi. And here's Del Piero. And this is Neymar. Back when it goes. Real chance here. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Fernando Torres. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Torres. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Maradona. Messi. And here's Drogba. Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Conte shoots! And with that, the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Premio finding their passes.
And Cruyff! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Great chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Shifted upfield. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for the run.
Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Premio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in on goal! Isco. Neither side yet able to find the net. Forlan.
Gremio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Vieri. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Isco. It's Forlan. Played out wide. Neymar going... Oh, no question, that's a foul.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
That is some save from Khan!
Del Piero looks to get on the end of this. Isco, Premio looking to pass their way through.
Puskás really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Puskás.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And here's Forlan. And this is Puskás. Rijkaard. Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. It's Forlan. Isco. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri plays it long. Neymar. Now it's Puskás.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Neymar. Scholes. And now the breakaway. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. Isco is always looking to break lines. Now it's Puskás. Isco. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Isco unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Isco. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Teremos minuto de
No,
acréscimo.
he's seen through all of that. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Isco. Chance, surely! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that was vital.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Neymar. Isco. Guardiola. Puskás. Decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Grêmio have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And here's Neymar. That's very neat. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It scores! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries a deft little ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. Great vision. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Forlan. Now it's Neymar. Adams. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Adams has it out wide and in space. Costa Curta gets into some space. Chooses to go back. And he's cut it out. Neymar. Scholes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Vieri!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Adams. And here's Neymar. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substituição em campo.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 13, Neymar. Camisa 21, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 8, camisa 20.
Del Piero goes short. Fernando have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. Not the most accurate pass. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Fernando Torres. And it's Fernando Torres. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? It's Drogba! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Maradona. Rivaldo. Drogba.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Could move up a gear here. Costa Curta makes the interception. And it's Fernando Torres. Ronaldinho. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.